So you could take this walk with me today. That was a suggestion of somebody who at the moment I respect, and I mean, you know, that can always change, but do I think it will? Honestly, probably not. I honestly, I'm pretty I'm pretty faithful in what I'm doing right now. I feel like, this makes sense. I got a lot of drive and a lot of motivation. I got a lot of I don't like to say I got talent, but I got love for the things that I like to do, and I really intend to do them all the way, just like I intended to get here to California. I mean, you see that plate, right? I'm here, so I did make it. So since y'all are taking this walk with me, I think I might as well just communicate a couple things to you in this short period of time that we have, because I'm only going to make this video maybe 10 minutes long. Now, I'm taking this walk today with, knowing that I should probably do this every day, but today I'm doing this just out of faith, hoping that in this time that I spend taking this walk, that I can grow a little bit and develop a plan that'll help me to achieve the goals that I have. So also, I'm noticing that the more I try to step out of my zone and do things that I wouldn't normally do, the stronger I kind of get. That fear of anything, it comes from, it's kind of like a laziness in sort. It comes from the inside, and then it can kind of paralyze you and keep you from doing the things that you're capable of and things that you'll really enjoy. Like once in life, I was standing on a cliff, I remember, and I was with my friends. We went out to this place called Blue Marsh in Pennsylvania. And Blue Marsh is an awesome man-made body of water. Blue Marsh is a beautiful place. And it's all surrounded by woods. So if you go through the woods, you could get to little places in the woods where it's like hang-offs. They're like cliffs that you can jump off of into the water, and it's awesome. But some of them are really high, and some of them are kind of scary. So basically, I remember the first time I went to Blue Marsh with them, and they're like, man, just do it. I was standing on the edge of the cliff, and I was scared as fuck. I was looking down at that water, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, this shit's scary. I might die if I hit a rock. And there were people that actually died there, not at that exact spot we were at, because people have been going there for a long time, but there were people that were stupid and thought they had, were really overly courageous and jumped off of the bridge itself. Some of them lived, and others, didn't survive. So that's overconfidence right there. You got to be careful of that. That can turn into stupidity. Now, thing is, I was on the smallest cliff. This thing must have been maybe 15, 20 feet off the ground or off the water. And I jumped, the first time. They're like, just do it. Don't think about it. Just do it. And I just did it. I just did it. And after that first time I did it, it was like instantly after that, I realized, I'm like, that trip down, I came out of the water and I'm like, dude, the trip down was sick. I'm like, yo, like that fall was awesome, man. Like the fucking, it felt like you were flying. Like, I can't explain it, but when you're in air, time feels different. Time feels like slower. It's like you're in air, and when you're falling through the air, I swear to God, it feels like time slows down. Like that 1 second or 2 seconds you're falling feels like a minute, and you're just like flying through the air and finally hit the water. And it's like, holy shit, dude, that was the first time I ever felt that, And after that, it became easier, you know, started stepping it up to bigger cliffs, started, you know, getting more courageous, and then eventually we went out to this place called Peace Rock, and Peace Rock is like a giant cliff dive, and there's tons of people that used to go there. It's all spray painted up, sick place to go. I hope that, you know, if you're in Pennsylvania, you get to visit Peace Rock, because it's fucking sick. It's right near Cabela's and fucking another thing off of like some highway in kind of like a county in central Pennsylvania. Anyway, fucking that was a sick place to go, and I just kept kind of like stepping my fear factor game up. But it wasn't that inspired it, you know. Of course I had things that I used to do. That was just one scary thing, you know. They met me through riding dirt bikes and shit like that, and I mean, yeah, I like to have fun, you know. I like to do things that I enjoy. But, you know, I learned my first dirt bike came from when I was fucking 13 years old. I bought some piece of shit for $100, and, you know, my mom, I think, maybe helped me get the $100 to get it. But after that was basically it. She's like, you know, you got to fix it from here. It didn't even run. Needed a new piston. The engine was blown. Like it. So one of the neighbors from down the street where I lived, he was a cool dude. His name was John. He helped me out. You know, he helped me get that thing together. And then from there on, like, I just kept dreaming, you know. I wanted more, and I seen that next bike, and that next bike was a 125, and that thing had more power. And I remember when I used to hear them running, let me see how much time I got left. I got a little bit of time. I remember I used to hear them running, and the two-stroke sound is like so tinny. It's like the sound of it you hear when it's running. It's like that when it's just idling, and then when you hit the gas, it's like it's sick. Like when you hear them, and then when they take off, they leave a big trail of smoke like behind them, because you got to mix the motor oil with the gas because of the way the engine's designed. It's an old, really simple designed engine, but they have hella raw power. You open them up and they're like, wah! And they love to jump, and they're lightweight and they're hella fun. So I seen this one. It was an old 1988. I don't know if it was 1988 and things with wheels, but all the shit from 1988 came my way. 1988 Subaru. I got had a 1988 Subaru, had a 1988 KX 125 Kawasaki dirt bike, and that thing was so much fun. We fixed it up. I sold the other bike for $300 and bought that one broken, and did the same thing. We fixed it up. The engine was epoxied together with JB Weld, and we fixed that thing up and fixed the power valve on it, and that thing had power, homie. Swear to God, man, that thing was sick. That fucking bike was awesome. And then I stepped it up again and kept going, you know. But that's always been kind of the mind state, you know. Just keep stepping it up, keep stepping the game up, you know. And anybody that's willing to help you do that, anybody that's willing to pass information on to you that's going to help you achieve that, is worth money. Okay, that's worth money. You motherfuckers don't understand. Knowledge is worth money. It is. Like, it's time to wake up. This world is a changing place, and it's going to change. It's going to change a lot soon. Get ready.